My name is Rosemary Georgeson. I am a Coast Salish Satu Dene woman, Satu Dene on my mother's side, from Galliano Island. I've been born and raised on the same land where my ancestors have been for a few thousand years. My artistic practice, that's a hard one because, like so many of us, I am involved in so many different arts practices, playwright, performer, researcher, storyteller are a few of the titles that I carry. 16 years.
And how did you start out?
I had been with Urban Inc. from 2001 until Diane came on as artistic director in approximately 2007, 2008. And when Marie was stepping down and Diane was stepping into the artistic director's role, I got to go with Urban Inc. and that the changeover, the crossover. And when Diane came on as artistic director, she brought Arrivals with her. And it's been, well, that was 2008 when Diane came in. So yeah, 16 years we've been doing this, that I've been doing this with Diane. That's how I learned about Arrivals, how it became part of my world. It's an incredible process. I've learned so much from doing this work with her, watching youth come up through this process, the many people, the families that we formed. Like when we walk into this room here, that's Arrivals family. We're missing a few, but that is our Arrivals family in there. You know, when I got into the arts, there was still a lot of things we weren't allowed to do as Indigenous people. But being part of Arrivals helped me to answer the questions that I'd always carried about who I am, how I'm related to everyone, the connections we all have. Because the government had spent so much time trying to separate our families and make sure we didn't know each other. And I knew we had a huge family. And Arrivals helped land me so I could find those families. It took away the anger that I carried about the fact that we were a broken family like that, and impact of history and colonization on us. And Arrivals gave me the tools to start putting us back together and finding each other. Mm-hmm. And things that I wasn't privileged to know that were still hidden from us through research, etc., I found in the stories, the timelines. It helped me understand what the government was doing at these times and places in history to do what they did to us. And it took away the anger that I carried. These things I never know until I know them. I come in with an open heart and an open mind, but I don't know what I'm here for until I know. And I like that. It's kind of like the unknown. And I like playing with it and creating it on the spot. One of the really beautiful things in this collab was when Sharon reminded me yesterday, or said to me, when we were doing the 4 questions, and the first one, who am I? And she looked at me and said, no, who are we? And it was so true, because been through the arrivals process so many times, and I've, my old grandmother, my great grandmother from across the inlet here, my Satu grandmother, my Squamish grandfather, they've all been part of this process with me. So it was, who are we? It was about them. It's their stories that come out in this. So they have to be present all the time while doing this work. They were, everything that I've heard and witnessed today are things that already live in me. And they're part of what's left of my need to know. To say what's left of it, because I kind of fulfilled all my needs to know over the years. Yeah. That word again. It is decolonizing the fact that we create our own ceremony in it. You can't get fully away from the impact of colonization. It's present everywhere. But we create our own ways of being when we're all together doing this work. And we come from every part of the world. And what we do in that is we create a world of acceptance of each other. Not, we can't do this because that's not part of my ritual or protocol. We learn how to work together and bring all our rituals, protocols, ceremonies in together into one space. And we do it through talking and sharing with each other. That's not, that's not part of the colonized process. They tell us. We talk about it with each other and how we can make it work. As we were going through our process for Saturday today, and the talk of being vulnerable, of creating vulnerable spaces in the room for ourselves and for the people that are coming to witness. And we also we've created space where we speak our truths at the same time in that place of vulnerability. And I think that's an important thing that we all have to do now. If we don't speak our truths, what's going to change? Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that was easy.